Have you ever wondered about the historical engines behind the immense wealth and industrial might of certain European nations? How did such prosperity consolidate over centuries, shaping the global economic landscape we recognize today? Colonial resource wealth significantly benefited imperial nations by providing abundant raw materials, opening vast new markets for manufactured goods, and facilitating substantial capital accumulation. This influx of resources and economic opportunities directly fueled their industrialization and solidified their global power. The core mechanism revolved around what economists refer to as mercantilism, an economic theory that favored exports and accumulation of bullion. Imperial powers enforced monopolies over colonial trade, ensuring that raw materials like cotton, sugar, rubber, and minerals flowed directly to the imperial centers at suppressed prices. This cheap input dramatically reduced production costs for emerging industries, making manufactured goods from the imperial nation highly competitive. Simultaneously, colonies were forbidden from developing their own industries and compelled to buy finished products from the colonizer, creating a guaranteed and expansive market for their goods. Imperial powers leveraged these economic advantages by investing the repatriated profits into critical infrastructure within their own borders, such as railways, ports, and factories. This spurred further industrial growth and technological innovation. They also used this wealth to fund powerful navies and armies, which were essential for protecting trade routes, expanding their empires, and maintaining control over distant colonies. This cycle of extraction, manufacturing, and reinvestment created a self-reinforcing system of economic dominance. Consider the immense impact of resources like Indian cotton on Britain's textile industry, or the rubber from the Belgian Congo, which propelled the early automobile industry. These were not just raw materials. They represented the foundational capital that enabled massive scales of production and technological advancement. Chartered companies, like the British East India Company, played a pivotal role, operating with quasi-governmental authority to exploit resources and organize trade, essentially acting as financial conduits that transferred enormous wealth back to the imperial core. Ultimately, the direct control over colonial resources and markets allowed imperial nations to accelerate their industrial revolutions, strengthen their financial systems, and establish the economic foundations for global capitalism. This historical period directly contributed to the vast economic disparities we still observe today, profoundly impacting the long-term development trajectories of both colonizer and colonized nations.